you can all refresh your glasses and refill yourself and relieve yourself. And all other things. Oh! I brought some CDs with me. Now, I've been very busy. I've got a new album out, actually. Well, I say new. It came out in February. And it was meant to come out last year, so it came out. It's very, very late. It was meant to be a celebration of 10 years since I did my first one in 2005, but I recorded it with the wonderful Phil Beer of Show of Hands fame. And unfortunately Phil wasn't very well in 2015, and so it got a bit delayed, and also his dad wasn't very well. But it actually all worked out quite well, because then I got to finish it with Show of Hands' own producer, Mr. Mark Tucker, so that was brilliant. So I got the best of both worlds. And I got all the Show of Hands lot on it, just to try and sell it, really. I got there, I've got Miranda, Sykes and Rex Preston, got Phil, Hannah and Henry Martin. Have you had them yet? Who else have I got? I got a couple of Lake Men, because it's always good to have some of them, isn't it? And their wives, and I think I've got everybody. And I got the Dartmoor Pixie Band as well, and a little bit of me. You don't want too much of me. Bless you. So, this, I'll do one of the songs that's on it, and the general theme of the album is songs what I wrote. And this one I was asked to write for, I've got to get this right, the Devon and Cornwall UNESCO World Heritage Mining Landscape thing. You know the one? So basically UNESCO have made all the mining bit of Devon and Cornwall a World Heritage Site, and you're not allowed to go there anymore, or dig it or scratch it or anything. And so yes, the Dartmoor Tin Mining Research Group were also having their 10-year anniversary, and they needed a song. And there's been many fine songs written about tin mining in Cornwall, some of them even written by Devonian folk groups. But there seemed to be a complete lack of songs about tin mining on Dartmoor, of which there was just as much, and long, long history. So they made me do it. And to begin with, I wasn't sure if I was very excited about writing a song about tin, partly because it's been done very well already, but also I thought, well, tin, but actually I've learned a lot about tin since then, and I'm very enthusiastic about tin now. I'm going to share that with you. So there's some big words in this song which I ought to point out. The biggest word is cassiterite. Cassiterite, come across that? That is tin ore. That's the black lumpy stuff you get in the granite before you smash it and smelt it and get the tin out. I was very proud of myself to get that in the song. Stannum and stannery, which comes from the Latin word stannum, which simply means tin, right? Stannery has nothing to do with granary and bread, which I foolishly thought. And what else is there? On Dartmoor, the old tin miners had some sort of folklore beliefs, and they believed that if you were to see a fiery dragon or a will-o'-the-wisp in the sky, then that was a sure sign that here be tin, dig here. And apparently that's not complete gobbledygook. Someone at the Dartmoor Tin Mining Research Group said the moor being a boggy, peaty area does give off these gas emissions now and then which can ignite, so hence the fiery dragon, a bit like a moorland fart, if you will. So, and also, perhaps it could come up through seams where a load of tin is could cause a gap in the rock. Who knows? So that's all in there. And the chorus goes, "Pride of the moor, we sing unto thee, in thanks for the treasure you've given so free. And should we have need to come find you again, we'll call and we'll listen for the cry of the tin." And the cry of the tin is a phrase that refers to the fact that tin is the only metal where if you bend it, it makes a noise, it makes a little squeak, and that is known as the cry of tin. So there you are. Yes, I think that's all you need to know, really. And being from a wassailing part of the world, I thought, well, wouldn't it be nice if we sang to the tin and asked its permission before we smashed the living daylights out of it, like we do with the apple trees. So I've written it from, the tin is singing to us in the verses, and in the chorus we sing back to the tin. Oh, the last thing you need to know is that last year I got an email from BBC Bristol, they'd come across my little song and they said, would you be interested in singing it on BBC Country File? So I said, no. No, I said yes. Of course I said yes. Did anyone see the Dartmoor special last summer? Yes. If you saw someone in red trousers on rock with an accordion, that was me. Got to meet John Craven. It was very exciting. Childhood hero. I was hoping for Matt Bacon, but and it all went very well. Did my interview, and I picked up my accordion and went to move to another rock. And I'd only gone a few paces when I heard this lovely crunch under my foot. And I'd only gone and stepped on John Craven's glasses. I completely smashed one lens. So if you saw that episode, he still had some scenes to do that day. And so they filmed him from a distance, a bit side on. And I thought he was going to be really angry with me, but he said, oh, no, that's my fault. And I thought, well, yeah, that's a stupid place to be. And being an outdoorsy presenter like that, you think he'd have a spare home. Anyway, this is the song what I sang. It's Pride of the Law. Thank you very much, and I'll be over there, so come and say hello in the interval. When first you found me as dark as the night, bound up in granite, cold cassiterite, with quartz and with copper, iron and lead, my brothers all round me, they dormant, not dead. Well, the streams of the moor where first I was found, before wheels uncovered my load underground. A fiery dragon lights up the night sky, as a will-o'-the-wisp tells their stallion hard by. Pride of the moor, we sing unto thee, in thanks for the treasure you've given so free. And should we have need to come find you again, we'll call and we'll listen for the cry of a tin. Black tin to white tin to ingot I be, enslaved into form, but from earth I am free. The 12-hour tide takes my tailings from me, I'm a traveller bound on the road to the sea. Well, the first town was Tavistock, the Stannaries came, then to Chadford, Ashburton, and Plimpton the same. Midsummer to Michaelmas, the coinage time came, as saying if I was as pure as my name. Pride of the moor, we sing unto thee, in thanks for the treasure you've given so free. Should we have need to come find you again, we'll call and we'll listen for the cry of a tin. For millions of years lying under the land, anticipating the coming of man, with fire and stone tools in barrow and hoard, I became your fine jewellery, your shield, your sword, your bowl, your tankard, galvanised ore, and now used to solder as it did once before. Of all forms I've taken without word, without choice, like the church bells of Dartmoor that sing with my